Hello everybody, this is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Hello everybody, this is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, y'all know the prophet and the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Okay people, I was just thinking about something, and this is really, it's a positive thing about Naomi Osaka. It's almost mind-boggling. It's almost unbelievable. But now, I'm going to call out three things, but two of them are definitely feasible. Well, all of them are actually feasible, but one of them is definitely feasible that could make Naomi Osaka super great right now, or this year, if she does it. If Naomi Osaka is able to do just one of these three things that I'm going to go over, and it's feasible, she's good enough to do it, definitely win the French Open. People, if Naomi Osaka is able to do these things I'm getting ready to go over, people, y'all need to get with me on this. Naomi Osaka, she will already be on the pathway of super greatness. Well, not even the pathway. She will already be in the category. Now, even if it's at the bottom of the category, she will already be in the category if she can break these records or do these achievements that will put her in this rare category. So you say, Magic Man, get on to the point. What are you talking about? People, listen here. Naomi Osaka won the US Open, one major. Naomi Osaka won the Australian Open, two majors. Okay? Naomi Osaka is number one in the world. Okay? You're saying, Magic Man, okay, big deal. Okay, that means she's very good, and she's already a little great, but she ain't nothing like Serena Williams, Navratilova, or Margaret Court, or Steffi Graf, or Chris Everett, or even Venus Williams, who has 7 majors. So what do you mean? How can Naomi Osaka, before the end of this year, Magic Man, you talking crazy? How can Naomi Osaka become like super great, or even be mentioned with the names that you just called out? Magic Man, you got to be crazy. Okay, people, let's get it rolling. People, listen, if Naomi Osaka wins the French Open, that means, people, y'all got to stick with me on this now. Are there some real tennis fans out there? Okay, are there some real tennis students out there? Y'all get with me on this. If Naomi Osaka, she's won the US Open, okay? She won the Australian Open. That's 2 in a row. Somebody already get with me. People, if Naomi Osaka wins the French Open, that would be 3. Let me get the 3 right in front of the camera. That would be 3 consecutive majors. Plus, she would be number 1. All right, people, that's a rare category. And at her age, she's so young. I don't even have to go back and look, people. People, I'm pretty sure the only people that have done that are the names that I've called out. And not all of them have done that at that young of an age. 3 consecutive slams. Not 3 slams generally won over a 3-year period, a 2-year period. 3 consecutive slams at that young of an age. And number 1 in the world, because somebody say hallelujah. Yeah, I know y'all say, oh, Magic Man, we with you now. We got what you going. But people, I'm not finished there. Check this out, people. If Naomi Osaka asked me to coach her, I would say, Naomi, are you aware? I would say what I just said to you all, that you could win, if you won the French Open, are you aware that's 3 consecutive majors? Now, let's go to the other thing, people. Check this out. Now, we going to the Wimbledon. Okay, somebody with me now. Now, if Naomi Osaka wins the Wimbledon, okay, y'all get with me. Now listen, I don't think she'll be able to do this for 2 reasons. I think she's not comfortable on grass yet. Not saying she can't get comfortable on grass. Like, she wasn't comfortable on clay last year, but she's comfortable on clay now. She can play almost as good on clay as she played on the hard court. Okay, let's see how she does on the Madrid, but she looks comfortable. Okay, so let's say she gets comfortable on the grass. You know, she got 3 weeks to do that, and let's say, God forbid, she is good enough, she wins the Wimbledon. That would be, she would have pulled off the Djokovic. I call it the Djokovic achievement. That is, she would have held all 4 titles, all 4 slams at the same time. Now, somebody may say, well, imagine, man, well, there's probably been other women that's held that has had 4 majors at her age, but no, I'm saying no, there's a difference, people. You remember, I try to tell people this. It ain't just how many majors you got, it's how you win the majors. You remember I told y'all people that even though Djokovic got 15 majors, it could be worth, he may be worth 17 or 18 or 19 majors because he got records that even Federer and Nadal do not have. Djokovic has held not just all 4 majors at the same time. He's held the ATP finale, so all 5 major titles at the same time. So there's a difference between having 4 majors that you won over a 4-year period and then holding all 4 majors within a year period. Okay, so that's the second thing she can do. She can hold all 4 majors at the same time. 2018 US Open, 2019 Australian Open, 2019 French Open, and the 2019 Wimbledon. Okay, now somebody with me now. Now I know somebody may be saying this is hard, but it is realistic, and she's good enough to do it. Okay, now the third thing. Now I didn't think about this until this is sort of obvious, but I didn't think about this until right before I started the video. There's a third major thing she can do that will allow her already to be mentioned in the category with the super greats. It doesn't make her greater than Serena, of course, or Margaret Court, or Navratilova, or Steffi Graf, or Chris Everett, okay? But what it does do, it puts her in the category somewhat because only those people got these type of records. And the next thing I'm saying that Naomi Osaka could do this year, even Serena Williams doesn't have this, and everybody know what I'm getting ready to say. If Naomi Osaka wins the French Open, okay, so that will be 3 consecutive, so that's already one great rare category. Okay, if she wins the Wimbledon, like I already went over that, she will be holding all 4 slams at the same time, people. But people, what's after the Wimbledon? It's the US Open that she just won last year. Suppose she won the US Open. Suppose she did win. Suppose she go into the US Open with all 3 majors for this year. Forget the 2 she won last year. That means she will have a chance to win the Grand Slam. I don't believe that's going to happen, but people, just the fact that I'm making a video saying that she has an opportunity to try to do these things this year, this tells you how great Naomi Osaka already is. And doing it at #1 in the world, too. So y'all got what I'm saying, people? That's really special, all right? But let's leave the last 2 alone. She can win the French Open. That's the first thing. And if she wins the French Open, that would be 3 consecutive majors at a very young age and as #1 in the world. Tennis preacher, tennis prophet, tennis psychic. Have a good one. Hello, everybody. This is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video.